delivering hope. We're delivering Jesus. And if it takes a pair of shoes to show someone that someone else in the world is thinking about them, then so be it. If it's school supplies, because we're helping provide an education, which is so foundational, that's what we do. But it's also clothes. It's whatever it is. Everyone needs hope. Everyone needs light. Everyone needs Jesus. We're delivering hope to Belize. In 2013, I was approached by a high school teacher in Slinger, and he said, I have between 1,000 and 2,000 pairs of shoes in my barn. And I'm like, wow. And he said, do you think the people of Belize could use them? And I said, yes. And in fact, my sister, my Belizean sister, her family owns a cargo company.
Julie is like a God-sent sister to us, you know. She loved Belize and she loved the children here.
The first time we tried it, we were just overwhelmed at how many people were touched by the gift of a pair of shoes. The first year was 1,200 pairs of shoes. The second year, we had to find all these shoes on our own. And so my hope was that we could gather up 10 churches, schools, service organizations, and see if we could get shoes in. We ended up finding 20. And we ended up sending 2,000 pairs of shoes the second year. And then this year, when we thought, man, how could this get any bigger? We had 40 different churches, schools, service organizations, businesses coming together, serving together. I mean, it's just community coming together and bringing these shoes in. Why God called me to Belize, I'm not sure why. All I know is Belize is pretty special, and there's some amazing people here.
People in Belize are warm-hearted. They're friendly. They love to share about their country. We're so young. We got independence from the British, so our people, they are so diverse. We have the Mayas, the Mestizos, the Garifuna, which is down south. In the west, we are bordered to Guatemala. So that's why you will get some Spanish-speaking people here. Now, up north is bordered to Mexico. So again, you get Spanish-speaking people. And then, of course, in the east is the Caribbean Sea. So there's a mixture there. That's why they call us, we're the rice and beans mixture. And that's what Belize is all about. It's so unique and beautiful. It's like what I always say, it's multiple colors, but one people.
Good morning, I am Mrs. Maria de Lourdes Matus. I am the Vice Principal of Santa Elena Primary School. I ensure that the teachers in the infant division are all doing what they ought to do in terms of their lesson plans and in terms of their different responsibilities and duties in the classroom.
Good morning. Welcome to Standard 1. Room 14.
When it comes to finances, we don't get any finances from the Ministry of Education nor from the other administration, which is the Catholic, because we are a Catholic public school. But when it comes to the things that the teacher has, we only give them, we provide them one time for the term with Bristol board. We provide them with a few markers and we provide them with the whiteboard markers. That's everything. The rest, out of our pockets. So they have a big expense every year.
So I am her Auntie Julie. This is my niece, Miss Leisha. Can you see how we look alike? We have the same eye color.
We have like 105 students graduating, but not all of them will go to high school. Many of them do not have the resources. Many of them manage to get a scholarship. Many of them, that will be it for them. They don't move on to secondary education. I have a very good team and they are hardworking teachers, and I consider my school to be a great school. Really proud of my school.
This morning at the school, I'm trying not to cry, and just speechless. It was like a well-oiled machine. I'm sure all of you saw some of this kind of stuff, but I traded some shoes today. This is from Kyle. He walks from Esperanza, which is 3 miles, one way to school, back and forth every day. These are Jonathan's shoes, and they're probably about 2 sizes too small on him. That's why they're completely blown out. And he's not walking quite as far, but these are just like paper thin. And I'm not sure which person worked with this young lady, but these shoes are just literally falling apart in the bag. And so she's walking to school in these shoes. And we have provided hundreds and hundreds of pairs of shoes today. I mean, this is why we do what we do, you guys. And it's really hard to learn when your feet are uncomfortable. Sess had started with the Jaguar Scouts in 2006, and I fell in love with the Jaguar Scouts. They are our tour guides, they are Belize's ambassadors, they serve alongside us, they keep us safe, they keep us happy, they make us laugh, they just take care of us. Just as proud as we are of where we come from, they are of sharing it with us. And so it is such a privilege that this connection exists. So
Scouting is like family. We do community service, we give unconditional time. We just go out there and we work together. And our kids love doing that. It's amazing to see our teen getting involved and going out there. You know, we're making them becoming proud leaders, proud citizens, you know, and that's what Scouting is about. Commitment, dedication, and I am so proud of them.
it's a match made in heaven. 2 different cultures coming together, serving together. Every trip that we come on, the Scouts are with us. They are the special ingredient that makes a mission trip down here, at least one like this, happen. The first time that I was here at this school was in 2007, and my husband Dave and I stood here with Pastor Manny on the site. We were kind of back in the schoolyard looking at what was here, and it had been sitting at that point for several years, just with a foundation, slab, and the outsides of the walls. And we looked at this, and Pastor Manny shared his vision with us, which was so awesome.
That school is an opportunity for us to do ministry, to reach children, you know. And the work we're doing now, the buildings, the classrooms, we may not today see all the benefits, but we are leaving a foundation. We are leaving something that as children come through the school, they will hear about Christ.
So when you look over here at the other finished section, or the school in progress, it's just amazing to me that they just finished their 3rd year of school.
Belize is my country. I am Belize. Belize is my family, my school, my church, and my community. I am the hope of Belize, the hope of my parents and my teachers, the hope of today and tomorrow. I live and learn not only for myself but for my sisters and brothers. I am the hope of Belize. I promise to serve Belize as faithfully as I can. Long live Belize.
We have 6 classrooms built 30 by 30 each. We are working on another 2 classrooms. We have a small kitchenette.
Every year they add on to the school a little bit more. Last year we came and gave a fresh coat of paint to the school. The railings, we varnished doors. The big thing was the fence, the digging of the holes to make ready for the fence that is now up.
This is what the government provides the school, and so we've got language, math, basically the curriculum, but the teachers have to provide anything else that they're using. They don't get any government support for paper, for markers. The school receives a small tuition from each of the families for the kids, and that's pretty much for ink, for printing out exams, and just the most basic of needs. But everything you see on the walls, the teachers have to figure out and fund out of their own pocket. So we've been bringing donations down for the last couple of years and trying to, provide what we were guessing that they needed, but we're getting better at communicating, and thank goodness for email and texting and website, internet shopping. And so we're trying to be very strategic, intentional, that the money that we're trying to secure and write grants for the school, that they're getting exactly what they need the most.
And something quite amazing and beautiful at the same time was the amount of manual labor that went into it. The boys, the young men, the scouts, all put their hands and their bodies into it. There was no machines, no mechanical machines. It was all shovels and post hole diggers. Everything was done by hand saws to cut the rebar. It was just really amazing to see the amount of love that went into it. And never a complaint, never a moment where you heard or saw weary bodies or weary faces.
Someday we will see, someday we'll see the results of our hard work, our labor, our sacrifice, Yeah, because so many children will pass through that school until Christ comes back, and that day will come when I will be able to say, no, I did something there. I was a part of that.
In 2 years, they will graduate their first class from Santa Elena Baptist Primary School, and that's pretty fantastic.
I've come to learn to trust God. I've come to learn to depend on God. And it gives me just joy in serving Him.
To watch a school be built and just to be a small part of that has just been so exciting.
And the work continues, and only God knows where this is going to go, but it's pretty fantastic to be here.
And I couldn't have planned this with the places we stay, how we get around, how we do this, how this happens.
All this goes to the honor and glory of God, because He's the one who's controlling this, and He is the one who connected us. And what more can I say? He's in control.
It is so amazing that it can only be God.
We are His puppet. He's the master.
Anytime a heart turns from dark.
May the Lord bless everyone and everyone that has shared and supported and helped, and all these blessings that you have brought to this village, to these people, which are very happy with this roots.
I know. God is on the move, on the move. Hallelujah. God is on the move in many mighty ways. God is on the move, on the move. Hallelujah. God is on the move today.
So I'm very grateful that this group came, and I'm sure that they are going to appreciate it very much. And we thank you very much for that charitable donation that you are doing to our school. Thank you very much.
It's been helping the kids a lot throughout the years. It shows them that someone out there cares.
I know. God is on the move, on the move. Hallelujah. God is on the move in many mighty ways. God is on the move, on the move. Hallelujah. God is on the move today.
Thank you guys for coming and giving shoes to the poor people here in Belize.
I'm so excited, and I believe that this is God moving, and thanks for everything, and I believe that God will bless you all too.
God is on the move, on the move. Hallelujah. God is on the move in many mighty ways. God is on the move, on the move. Hallelujah. God is on the move today.
Thank you guys for coming to Belize.
I really enjoyed spending time with you guys.
Thank you from Belize.
God bless you all.